I returned to the studio with the discharge papers in hand. A terrible sight awaited me. It smelled of wet feathers and burnt celluloid. The animators had built little forts from which they shot at the colorists with blowguns.
And you're from Mallorca, you live there now?
Yeah, I spent a long time away and then I came back 5 years ago, kind of like wanting to bring back all these things I learned and start a bit of an alternate, like underground graphic scene there too.
Okay.
So I started a festival there, I did this project there.
What's your festival?
Tropicana Dreams. The first event I went to, this kind of event, was Crack Festival in Rome in, I don't know, 2009 I think it was. Yeah, 10 years ago. And I was a bit lost, like studying fine arts in the art school and everything, and then I suddenly discovered this scene. It's usually like comic oriented, but there's also like always space for like, I don't know, expanded drawing and comic, and like, that's when I started like printing my own comics and making my own prints. That's when I actually got into screen printing. Yeah, what's really cool about this scene is like the direct interaction we have with the people. Like the way I can talk to people when they come and stuff. It's like a very special way of like talking about your art and promoting it. If you go to one, you'll probably hear about another one, and then you'll meet people that are organizing another one, and then like you get invited to take part in a zine. So folks you meet in these places, you can talk about things you can't talk about with other people that are not into this. There's a lot of uniqueness and variety that I don't see like in regular commercial comic con. Like what you find here, like different materials, different textures, different like ways of using graphic narration. I never knew if I should do illustration or fine arts, and I did fine arts because then I could get a grant and leave the island of Mallorca. That was my main goal when I was 18. I don't know, there's always been this stigma in the art schools that like illustration and like printed matter and like comic style stuff isn't like highbrow enough or something. These kind of festivals I really enjoy because like I don't have to be justifying if what I do is comic or what I do is illustration or what I do is printmaking. It's just like, it's a bit of like these storytelling graphic projects. They're kind of like one of the most like characteristic things that I do right now. They aim to explain things without using words. Words are like reductive. They're like, this is what you have in your head. This is what the amount of stuff you can actually get expressed with words, and this is what people are going to understand. Drawing allows you to present information without following a timeline, without having a beginning and an end. So everything can be like all this rhizome of like concepts, and you can actually like go from one concept to the other. This way of communicating, only drawing really can actually make it work for me. It adds up to the ways, to the 1,000 ways that people can communicate. Oh, hi. Yeah. Cool. Das ist ein Teil von da, aber ein bisschen so wie.
This is one of the two main squares of Forte Prenestino. Of course, it's a spot. I don't know if I told you before, but it's a spot. It's one of the oldest in Italy. I put some images of the past edition. This is a very free festival. You can basically go and do whatever you want on the sales. It's usually in June, and I definitely suggest to everybody who is into the independent publishing world to go at least once. It's a mess. You will see, it's really a mess even to find a small table. So even if you are coming by plane, please bring your own table, because otherwise you will stay like in the floor. Many independent festivals spread in Italy. One of them is the Caco Festival in Bari, south of Italy. Then we have AFA in Milano. Then we have Borda Fest in Lucca. This is way, it just started 2 years ago. It's in Napoli, and it's during the Comic Con, which is a huge festival, a huge dependent festival, which is what is the opposite word of independent? It's dependent. It's official.
Leipzig has a history of amazing architecture, groundbreaking music. Like any large city, you see street musicians. Multiculturalism is very present, as you see by this gathering of Thai celebrators. But it's also known for social activism. came up on this protest against Article 13. These orange flags are for the Pirate Party of Germany, and the purple ones you'll see are for Volt Europa. My host while I was there, a German gentleman called Mirko, was telling me that 30 years ago he was marching on these same streets, chanting many of the same chants, searching for more freedom from press censorship and more freedom to express himself, and he told me it felt like going back in time to the days right before the fall of the Berlin Wall.
Stop die Zensur! 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 Stop die Zensur!
Like, it's what you want to achieve, like more controlled media or something that can have its own life.
Just that King Louis lab, that is going to be fat, it's going to be so big, like global. So
we've got some like big things coming this summer as well. We've got like one like Ballet Club, one like Peter Plane, and then one more after that. That was secret.
Yeah, that's so many comments.
Well, my art name is Carlos God, Carlos G-O-T, because my surnames, that's how you do the acronym of my surnames.
Cat.com. We have interviews with artists we work with, so it's also a nice read.
I'm representing the comics community named Space Cow Press. So yeah, nice to meet you.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the first installment of Euro Splendor. I have the Barcelona video coming out right on his heels. I just need to finish up the English subtitles for that, and also some cool content from Linz, Austria I want to get up very soon as well. Next weekend I'm off to Athens, so Euro Splendor is in full effect, so please sub to the channel so you don't miss any of those videos. I'm also raising funds on Indiegogo to try to get to 23 events this spring and summer in 17 countries. So if you'd like to support Euro Splendor with some dollars, then you can do so at Indiegogo. Please share the video and the crowdfunder with your friends and your enemies. And check out www.eurosplendor.eu for photos from all the events we visit, as well as my travel schedule. And until next time, stay splendid.